Hello, Lenny. Can you hear me?
Hi, Cesar. Good evening. Yes, I can hear you very well.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am. How was your weekend? Short?
It was a really exhausting weekend. I have too much activities this weekend, but everything was good. Everything was okay. I was very happy time with my family, and yeah, it was good for me. Only one with one sad news about Maximilian.
What happened to Maximilian?
My sister uh, can't with him with her with I I can't remember. Can't with Maximilian.
Oh no.
And yeah, and she says, no, I can't because as I told you, she has recently a baby, and I thought that her baby doesn't get along well with the dog. So I guess that Maximiliano bite her a little, and
Virgen.
yeah, and she said, no, stop, I can't with this. And so she decided to for Maximiliano that he goes to another family.
Okay. Well, he's a puppy,
Yeah,
and
yeah. I
puppies like to
told her.
bite.
Yeah,
Puppies
I
like to
told
bite,
her. Yeah, and the baby is always molestando.
bothering him. Yeah, I remember that movie Pets. It
Yeah,
was the same thing, right?
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
a good example of what's gonna happen if you have a baby
yeah,
and a dog. The baby doesn't know, and the baby is gonna try to play with the dog, and
yeah,
the dog is like he's a baby too. He's a puppy. He wants to play too, and the only way to play
yeah,
is fight.
yeah. She had two babies, and she doesn't how to get well together. I don't know, and when it on I don't know. I guess on Saturday at night when I was out of my house with my mom, we get out to dinner, and when we get back, she told us, Maximiliano isn't here. So what happened? We surprised, and she told us, no, I can't because it's my baby's first, so I can't do everything in this house with the puppy. So I led them to another family. And well, it was a really short time with us. And well, my dogs were a little sad until today because they were playing with him. So, well, I don't know. It was her dog. So it was her decision too.
Yes, I mean, it's a big responsibility, and
Yes.
when you have a small dog, any kind, you need to be flexible. You need to be
Yes.
flexible and expect anything. Um, Yesterday, for example, I had uh, I had some problems with my husky. Um, I detected that he had bumps on his skin, like beneath his neck,
Yeah.
but they hurt. Every time I try to touch him, it seems like they
Oh.
hurt him. So I had to calm him, and also
Yeah.
I had to use my razor, to cut the hair.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
because he's got so much hair that I don't know what's going on. So I was
Yeah.
cutting, I was trimming, the hair, which was a lot, even though it was a small spot because he's got a lot
Yeah.
of hair. And And yes, we found out that they were fleas.
What's that mean?
Fleas, pulgas,
Oh,
dead fleas and ticks and garrapatas. And
oh,
dead, they were dead. Pero since they got tangled
yeah,
because of the hair, so I told my wife, you know what? We use shampoo, powder, talc,
yeah,
but it's not enough. With him, we need to use something different. So I had
mm,
to buy pills, for
yes,
deworming and also for because pills, they have different types for amoebas for the stomach and also for outside. And
yes,
this one that I got is for both of them, but they're not cheap. They're very expensive.
yes, yeah.
It's
I can
expensive.
understand you.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So I said, if I'm gonna do the treatment, I want to do the treatment for both of them. So yes, I
yeah,
had to pay $30, for just two pills.
yes. Oh, yeah,
thirty
yeah.
dollars and
With the same problem too.
Mhm. So it has to be done because I don't see any other option. He's got a lot of hair and he's suffering, and also the house is gonna get infested. I know that because I have seen it with cats. So we need to do something. So I did some research and I bought them. So I'm just waiting for them so that I could give them to my dogs. And that's what it is. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can expect anything. It's just like another human.
Yeah, yeah. Even though they are always puppies, I guess, because all the time you have to take care of them, and all the time. For example, my golden, um, she's she was really fat. So
Mm,
the doctor tell us that you aren't take care of
to
uh,
walk or
her.
exercise.
Yeah. And I say, yes, we really are take care, but she is really anxious and she eat all the time, but not because we get her. Only she sometimes stolen some meat to my aunt that is the person who cook in my house. And like my aunt loves animals, she gives her meat. Or maybe my dog stole meat for them, so she was really fat and she can't get up sometimes because the she hurts with, I don't know how to say. um, the doctor tell us that she was with the beginning, maybe,
Mhm.
to arthrosis
Oh,
arthrosis and she tell us you have to take her. So we really reduce her food, and now she's very good because she was with the same um, peso
wait.
weight than me.
Oh, well, she was a big dog then.
Yeah, but always, yeah, she was really fat. Yeah,
How much?
I have to
How much
recognize
does?
them.
How much does she weigh now?
Now she's weighed 44.
44 kilos.
Yes, kilograms, but not before she was 52 or 53.
Wow, that's a
And
lot.
she,
Because
yeah,
Toby, the last time I weighed him, he was 22 kilograms. I mean, I
yeah,
know he's heavy because but he's a small dog. Paco was 28, 27, 28.
yeah, but that's normal.
That's I mean, and
52,
for
it
me,
was
for me,
really,
it was a little. But then
ah,
the doctor, the vet told me, you know what, that's normal because they're young. and
Yeah, no,
they
but
exercise a lot.
yeah.
They run and this and that, and they're always sweating and stuff. But you have to watch out for the weight, especially Toby, because Toby, well, he was castrated, you know. Uh,
My dog too, and
okay,
that's the reason why
I
he
had to
always
with Toby. I had no option.
yeah.
I had to
Oh,
do it. No, Paco is
oh,
fine. Paco is actually not severely. He's just fine. But Toby,
oh
yeah,
yeah.
he was just a mess. After the castration, he got chilled, you know. He still
Yeah.
gets wired up, but he was just too aggressive. Too
Yeah.
aggressive. He would fight anything. He was
Oh,
like a UFC fighter. Yeah, yeah.
oh,
He would fight and bark on anything.
yeah.
After that surgery, he's fine. But the vet said he's prone to get fat. So you need to watch out.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because my dog Chelsea, she is operated too because she always was crazy, really crazy, and we said ourselves, no, I think that she won't be a good mother because she is really crazy, and I was feared that maybe she could be like her mother, that um I guess that her mother eat two of her puppies,
Oh,
or ate two of her puppies, and so I said no. I don't want that for my future pet. So maybe no, we
oh
have to
man.
operate here. Yes.
Well, you have to be careful on some things. For example, my in-laws, they don't give the dogs bones, cheap bones.
Okay.
Borregos, you know, and goat, they don't give them bones or meat because
Mm,
since it's got a very strong smell. When the animals are alive, the sheep and the goats, the dog can
mm,
sense the smell, and any dog will want to kill the animals, you know, the goat or the sheep. So that's why they try not to give them that kind of food. They
yeah.
avoid giving the animals sheep or goat. Beef, yes, it's not like you have a lot of cows. Loose, they're big, you know, it's different.
Yeah.
But they don't do that. They try not to do it. But I did give some to my dogs, uh, cheap and cartílagos, you know,
Oh yeah.
and with the food and some pedigree, you know, canned food and stuff. And they like it, yeah, of course. I hope they don't try and hunt any other animal because then I will have to pay for it. But anyways, yes, it's a big
Yeah.
responsibility. That's one thing that we were discussing yesterday. And I mean, how can I say it? We are going to take our dogs to a school. To school, yeah, because we want them to be social with other dogs.
Oh
And
yes.
not because they're not, they are. They're social. But the first approach is not good. It's always bark and exasperation, like, and then after they approach the other dog and they start smelling, oh, okay, yeah, we're friends, we're cool. But before that, they get all yakuza. They just want. They look like they want to bite the dog. You know,
Yes.
they get very wild, and I don't like that. And also, I want them to be easygoing when we go for a walk because sometimes it's not like I have a small dog. It's like I have a Rottweiler and he's pushing me around.
Yeah.
And those things we want to fix. And yes, we're going to take them to school for that. So we're getting,
Yeah.
hey, that's what it is, man.
Yes.
And it's better
Yes.
for them and for us and for the community.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I agree with you.
It's gonna cost some money, but it's the best. Anyways, man, good conversation about pets. I'm sorry about Max. Sorry about him. But
Yeah,
I know how beagles are. So yes, they're animals. They're dogs that need to have space.
yeah, yeah. I hope that he will be with a better family because my sister was really, yeah. She prefers her, I don't know, commodity, comfortable. I don't know. She
Okay.
prefers to be comfortable in, and well, I think that maybe someday it could happen, but I can't believe that it could be so far.
Yeah. The I mean, as you go along, you get used to it. The dog gets used to you, and you adapt, and they adapt.
Mm.
But you
Yeah,
need to give it a you need to give them a chance. It's just like any relationship. When you meet someone, um, before, I mean, in the beginning, everything is love, but once you start knowing each other, you realize that you need to adapt.
yeah,
It's just
yeah,
any other relationship.
yeah. And
And
as
you
you
need to
said,
be open for that. If you're not open for that, then it's not gonna happen.
yeah, yeah, I'm totally agree with you. You know,
Anyway,
it's a big responsibility, and my sister was really lazy, so no,
okay. Well,
doesn't have possibility.
let's hope for the best for next weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So today we're going to discuss grammar and the first item, non-action verbs. I know we have discussed this, but I want to go into detail about this subject. Non-action verbs, example, the verb be, hope, feel, want, and know. And let's see, how can we identify non-action verbs? Number one, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Some verbs express actions. We can use them in the simple form or in the continuous form. Verb plus ing. Talia works for Newsline.
At the moment, she's working on the Crawford story.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Any question?
Verb express action. Just one. I think, or I thought that all verbs express action,
Yeah.
but so I can't understand very well the rule number one.
Well, what they mean is action. It has to do with physical activity.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Physical activity. Yes, this is not the first time I have been asked this question, but in the
Okay.
end, that's what they make reference to. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's clear.
Number two.
Some verbs do not express actions. These verbs are called non-action or stative verbs. We usually do not use them in the continuous form, even when we are talking about something that is happening right now. Talia wants an explanation right now.
Okay.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
the reason why they separate them, because it's easy to identify. If we have a non-action verb, A, usually we don't use a continuous form. So that's better for us to identify and do a better grammar structure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Great.
Non-action verbs can express many things. They can express feelings. Some examples are feel, like, love, and hate.
Nick loves soccer.
They can express thoughts. Some examples are think, understand, mean, know, believe, and remember.
I know all about it. What do you mean?
Non-action verbs can also express needs and preferences. Some examples are need, prefer, and want.
I don't want to worry you.
We can also use non-action verbs to talk about possessions. Some examples are have and own. Talia has a good job. We also use non-action verbs to talk about the five senses: sight, sound, smell, touch, and taste. Some examples of these are see, look, hear, sound, smell, feel, and taste. It sounds like you.
Nick looks worried.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I understand now.
All right. Any questions?
No.
No?
Now I know what non-action verbs. Yes, I understand now.
Okay. Good. Remember, feelings, thoughts,
Feelings, thoughts, needs and
preferences,
preferences. Yeah.
possessions,
Possessions,
and the five senses.
senses.
Okay.
Yes.
This is very
Yeah.
important. Okay.
Okay.
And 4.
The verb be is usually a non-action verb. It describes how someone or something always is.
This is an old friend of mine from college.
Be or not to be? That is the question. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 5.
Some verbs can have both an action and a non-action meaning. Talia is having breakfast. In this sentence, have means eat, and it is an action verb.
Talia has a microwave oven.
In this sentence, have means own, and it is a non-action verb.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do some examples. All right. So complete each dialogue. Click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay. Hi, what's up? Oh. Disney Crawford story. Oh, I am working on Miss Crawford, yeah. Oh, do you want to take a break? I can't, I have too much to do. Too hard, Talia. I think. Yeah, I think you work too hard, Talia. You're probably right. And there's a good movie at the quad. I know. I do have to go. Okay, I just don't have time to go to the movies. That's too bad. Sure, thanks. I would like. No, I get. No, I'm getting. What would you like? Some? Yeah. What's wrong? What? Why are you smelling? Or what do you smell? So I thought it smelled bad, but it's okay. Smelling. No, what do you smell? Oh, no. Yeah, what do you smell? Yeah. Okay. This tastes good. Yes, there's nothing like a good cup of coffee. Okay?
Okay, you ready?
Yes, I am. Why are you smelling?
Okay, why are you smelling the cream? Remember, usually, not all the
Yeah.
time. Okay, because
Okay,
it's
yeah.
something that is happening.
Yeah. Okay. But I have only one question. That's why I changed my answer. We have to we don't have to use with the present continuous. What was that? What was said? When we don't have to mix present continuous and
Well, in this case, you have to be careful with the context. When you talk about the simple present, and you say, "Why do you smell the cream?" When you're asking, "Why do you smell the cream?" is because you're assuming the person has been smelling the cream in the past, right now,
okay.
and is gonna continue doing it. When you
Yeah.
talk about the continuous form, it's happening right now
Okay.
in a continuous form. It's gonna probably continue doing it in a short time after. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I thought in that for that reason, but
That's okay.
it's okay.
Okay, let's go into another section. So, okay, modals of request. For example, could you lend? Would you mind lending? Requests. Okay, let's talk about this. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
We can make a request with will, can, would, or could, plus a subject and the base form of the verb. Will you come here for a minute?
Can you come here for a minute?
Would you come here for a minute?
Could you come here for a minute?
Okay. Will, can, would, could. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Number 2.
Will and can are informal. For example, Nick and the coach know each other very well. They have a relaxed, friendly relationship. Nick makes a request with can.
Coach, can you come here for a minute?
Okay.
Could and would are more polite. For example, the coach is speaking to Dean, Nick, and Talia. He doesn't know Talia. The coach makes a request with would.
Would you excuse us, please?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Could and would are more polite. Okay.
3.
We can also make requests more polite by using please. Please can go before the base form of the verb. Would you please call me tonight? Please can also go at the end of the request.
Would you excuse us, please?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. When the word please go at the end of the request, we have to use the comma, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. 4.
Yeah.
Another way to make a polite request is to start the sentence with would you mind plus the gerund. Remember, the gerund is formed with the verb plus ing.
Would you mind coming here for a minute?
We do not usually use please with would you mind.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, would you mind? Would you mind coming here for a minute? I can understand very well what that means, but well, I understand in English, but it's um, like to say, can you come here for a minute? But this form is more polite. That's the unique difference.
Okay, you mean number 4.
Yes.
Okay, would you mind? ¿Te importaría? ¿Te importaría venir aquí por un minuto? Remember, we have different things here. This is a gerund, gerundio.
Yes.
And this
Yeah.
is, would you mind? ¿Te importaría? Yes, in the end, they have the same objective. But if you say, can you come here for a minute? Is not a
It's
request, it's an order.
Oh, oh, okay. So it's it's informal and it's like an order too.
Okay, yes, you have to be careful because can is usually used as an ability and
Yeah.
it's not necessarily used as a request. It's more like a demand.
Okay.
Okay.
So okay, that's the reason that's the reason that can and will are informal. Maybe. Because you know that.
Can and will. Well, will we use it for the future?
Yeah. Vendrías. Only count.
In the past, you mean like would?
Yeah. Okay. So will, but no, I feel confused between
But
could and will.
would is the past of will.
Yes. And could is the past of can too, right?
Yes, that's correct. But
Okay.
if you use could or would, you use them to ask for formality.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you directly use can, is more like an order. Will is more like a forecast, not a possibility, but you're talking about something that is going to happen in the future.
Okay. That
It
you
doesn't
feel.
necessarily mean that will and can, since they are the base form of would and can and could, it doesn't mean that they have the same traits. They
Okay.
do share some, but not all of them. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Yes. Okay. It's clearer now.
5.
We usually agree to a request with words like yes, sure, certainly, and of course.
Can you come here for a minute? Sure.
We agree to a would you mind request with not at all.
Would you mind excusing us for a minute?
Not at all. Not at all means it's okay, I'll do it. A yes answer to a request with would you mind means it's not okay, I won't do it. When we say no to a request, we usually apologize and give a reason. Amy, can you come here for a minute? Sorry, I'm on the phone. We never use could and would in short answers to requests. Could you help me carry this? Sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I just have a question about not at all, because, well, I understand that the means is it's okay or I'll do it. Okay, there are the similar, but when you have to answer with a negative form, how do you say? Could you mind excusing for a minute? No, I won't. What could be the answer? If I want to express that, no, I can't. Or no, I wouldn't.
We will discuss that right now in the speaking section.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, we did that in the speaking section.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Let's go back a little bit. Let's complete this exercise, but I'm pretty sure we discussed this. But yes, you're right. I mean, because not all the answers are affirmative, correct?
yes.
And if someone tells you, would you mind lending me a pencil? Yes, I do. But of course, do you want to be rude or you want to be polite? I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm using it.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
maybe not at the moment, but later. I'm sorry, but I'm using it right now. Is it okay if I lend you my pencil later?
Okay.
Okay. So you can
Okay.
give options or be polite that you're using something or it's not available.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But not at all. It's an affirmative answer, right?
Exactly. That's what it is.
Okay.
Para nada. Por supuesto que no. No del todo. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So let's do some examples. Okay. All right. So complete each module, each dialogue, I'm sorry, and choose the correct answer.
Okay. Luis. Did you answer a few questions for me?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm reading.
Ah,
Do you answer a few questions for me? Of course. I think that is good, but I remember that could is more polite. And the answer, I think that it's not good. Well, okay, no, do you answer a few questions for me? I think that's
okay.
okay. Number 2, tell me, please.
Well, what?
I thought that you
Well, you're
wanted to.
using the auxiliary here, do.
Yeah,
It's a very direct question, but it's not being, what? Is it a request? Or it's just a question?
it's just a question.
Answer a few questions for me. Oh, so we have a question over a question. So, but you're asking a request.
Okay, so could.
Okay.
Okay, but I was talking about, I was stopped for the answer, but well, yeah, you're right. Will you calling me? No,
Would you?
will you call me? Call me? Yeah, will you call me to work? Sure. Okay, number 3. Would you please explain this? Certainly. What would you like to know? Okay. 4. Would you mind lending me a few dollars until tomorrow? Not at all. Isn't enough? Okay, Casey, can you please help me? Yeah, can you please help me? Of course. Number 6. Ross, working late tonight. Can you? Can you work in late tonight? We still have a lot to do. Sorry, I can't. I have to meet my mother at the airport. Okay, Nora, would you? Answer. Would you answer the phone, please? Sure. Meg. Could you please finish your report by Monday? Of course. Well, I hope that.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yes, I am. What?
We did pretty good, but there's one. Working late tonight. We still have a lot to do. Sorry, I can't. I have to meet my mother at the airport. Oh.
Would you mind?
Would you working? It doesn't make sense because it doesn't connect. Would you mind working late tonight? It's like asking you for a favor.
Yeah.
Okay. Because when you say, can you working, the context, remember, can you work late? Can you working? No.
Okay. Yeah. So the correct answer is, would you?
Would you mind?
Would you mind, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
I think about later.
Let's try another exercise, okay?
Yes.
And yes, it's not gonna get easier later, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna get more and more difficult. But it's
No. Well.
okay. All right, complete each sentence, drag and drop the answers into the correct blank.
Okay. Would you please, would you mind? Help me with this book. Okay. Will you please? I'm trying to save electricity. Will you turn off? Yeah, will you turn off the lights when you leave, please? We're trying to save electricity. Would you mind? Would you mind helping me with this report? I'm having trouble with it. Can you lend me $10? Can you lend me $10? I forgot my wallet. Could you come here for a minute? For a minute? I want to ask you a question. Would you please, that's my only option. Would you please mail this for me? Do you mind? Coming here for a minute? Yeah, would you mind coming here for a minute? I'd like to show you something. And would you help me lift this box? It's very heavy.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So now let's go into the last grammar section.
Okay.
So and such. So happy, such a nice day, such a difference. Okay, doesn't tell us much, but there's a difference.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to discuss. What's your understanding of the word such?
Eh, maybe I don't know.
What about so?
Muy, in this case.
Okay. And
And
okay.
such a nice day. I really don't know.
That's what we're going to discuss, okay?
Okay.
Number one.
We use so and such to make a statement stronger. For example, we can say, Talia works hard. But we can also make a stronger statement and say, Talia works so hard.
Yeah.
This means that Talia works very hard. Here's another example. We can say, Talia is a hard worker. But we can make a stronger statement and say, Talia is such a hard worker. This means that Talia is a very hard worker.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
It's always the same meaning, more or less.
More or less.
Okay.
But check out the difference. So and such, we use them to make a statement stronger. For example, we can say, Talia works hard. But
Yeah.
we can also make a stronger statement and say, Talia works so hard. Another way we can say is, Talia is a hard worker. But we can make a strong statement and say, Talia is such a hard worker. But there's a difference because we have a what here?
Okay.
How do we call this?
How do we call this?
Mhm.
I don't know what's the family of words, but is
Well, it's a
un.
title, right? It means one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uno. Yeah.
And we always use it before a what? A noun. We have an adjective and then a noun. Here we just have an adjective. Let's talk about this in detail, okay?
Okay.
Number two.
We use so before an adjective or an adverb.
Why would I do something so stupid?
Talia worked so hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
And three.
We use such before an adjective plus a noun. The noun can be singular or plural.
How can anyone believe such a ridiculous thing?
You need an indefinite article, a or an, before the adjective if it is singular.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Indefinite article. Yeah. Okay.
right.
Such adjective plus a noun. Okay.
Let's try some examples. So and such. Complete the dialogue, drag and drop the answers into the correct blanks.
Okay. You know, coach, there's going to be a report about me on the news. I know. This is such a bad time. Okay. Maybe I should talk to Talia. Oh, that's not. Yeah, that's not such a good idea. Okay. I'm sure. Okay. Journalists are so dishonest. I'm sure some of them are fair. Okay, like Talia. Really? Talia is no. It's a question. Okay, no. Is really Talia such a good friend? Okay, number 4. This is so terrible situation, I think. This yeah, this situation is so terrible. Yeah. Yes. And we need you to be in it. This is such an important game. Okay, are we going to win? We've worked so hard. And we're going to win. Yes.
You ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's do another exercise.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay. Complete the dialogue, type so, such a, or such an into the correct blanks.
I'm so tired. I went dancing with some friends last night. We have such a good time, but we stayed out too late. Oh, where did you go? 20 o'clock on North Main. Everyone's talking about it. It was so crowded that I was afraid we couldn't get in. Who was playing there? The Blue Notes. There are Such. They are such good musicians. Have you ever heard them? No, I'm sorry, I wasn't there. Me too. You need to get out more. Are we working? So hard these days. Okay, now hard is in the okay. Oh no, between my job and my classes, I don't have much free time. You're beginning to sound like your friend Talia. Speaking of Talia, how is she? But busy as usual. She's working on a story. Putting Crawford's. Oh, Crawford's such an amazing athlete. But the things people are saying about him are so terrible. I know, sorry, Josh. But I've got to go. Okay, hey, I'll let you know next time we go dancing. Bring Talia and I'll take you to dinner. Thank you, Josh. You are such a great friend. Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
Well,
All right, no problem. Now, let's go into some pronunciation, okay?
okay.
Let's see. So stress can and can't. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
The negative modal can't is always pronounced with a clear vowel sound. Can't, as in he can't play. The affirmative modal can is pronounced two different ways. It is pronounced with a clear vowel at the end of a clause, such as, yes, she can. But when it comes before another word in the same clause, can is usually unstressed, and the vowel is reduced. The pronunciation is short and weak. She can come.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Like can and can. Okay.
All right. So let's do some examples. Remember, the word can't in blue is stressed. The word can in purple is unstressed. And the word can in blue is stressed.
Okay, wait. The word can't in blue is stressed. Can in purple is a stress. Can in blue again is a stress. Okay.
Different variations, and you're going to notice it. Let's see.
Okay.
Your coach can't verify this.
Of course he can't.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't see a sprain on an x-ray.
He can't?
They can't do that.
Yes, they can, but I'm not going to let them.
A bribe? How can anyone believe such a ridiculous thing?
Then can you explain the tape?
I can really use the money. Coach, can you come here for a minute?
Okay. Do you notice?
Yeah, but I have one question only.
Okay.
In pair number 3, the coach, yes, they can. Always that. Well, we have a comma after that, but it's in the middle of the sentence. So we have to read like a clear vowel too. Yes, they can, but I'm going to let them. Yes.
I'm not understanding your question.
We have to read that word can like a clear vowel, right?
Yes, well,
Yes.
stress it. When you stress, it's clear.
Okay.
Yes, they
And
can, but I'm not going to let them.
yeah, but I read before that can, when is at the end, sometimes in sentences we have to read like a clear vowel, but when after can is
A comma?
another. Okay, the comma. That's what I'm doubt. We have a comma, and that's expressed like if we're the end of a sentence.
I'll explain it to you the best way. Yes, they can, but I'm not letting. Okay, yes, they can, but I'm not going to let them. Yes, they can, but I'm not going to let them.
Okay.
Remember,
Yeah.
even in Spanish, punto y seguido, coma. So you have to do a pause.
Okay.
The only
Yeah.
difference is the pause. Now, if the question is grammatically correct, yes, it is.
Yes.
Remember that remember that before internet and all these media communication, reading was a way to communicate. Very,
Yeah.
very common. And how do we dictate, or how do we make people read properly, doing all of these punctuations, commas, dots, semicolons, colons, because they make the reader behave in a certain way. But we
Okay.
have lost that touch, we have
Yeah.
lost it. We have lost it. And that's what it is mainly. There's nothing wrong. It could be a period, it could be a comma. The only difference is how you pronounce it, how you read it.
Okay.
Emphasis, no emphasis, what is it?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's clearer now for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to another pronunciation section. Vowel sounds in play and let. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Listen to these words from the dialogue. The letters in blue have the sound A. The letters in purple have the sound E. Listen for the vowel sounds.
A, E, A, E.
Okay.
Play,
Late. Game.
Straight.
Stationed.
Okay.
Okay,
Let.
best,
Any.
pressure,
Yourself.
Okay.
any questions?
No, just the second sound is like a short right?
Yes, that's what it is. Let,
Okay.
best, any, pressure, yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Now,
a short
this
sound.
information is very easy for us because we use what? Latin. We use the Latin alphabet, right? But what
Yeah.
about other ethnicities that are trying to learn English? That's where it becomes different, right?
Yeah.
So Pearson is being democratic,
Okay.
okay? I'm going
Yeah.
to give you the information as if you were a kid. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Because I sometimes have students saying, "Oh, teacher, that's very easy. Why is Pearson wasting time?" Like, whoa, whoa, not everyone comes from Spanish-speaking regions.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Could you help me with the daily survey, ma'am? That'll be all for today.
Yes, of course.
And I will share with you your new course ID.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to may please do you have to enable my assignments for unit A3 and A4 if it's possible?
3 and 4?
Yes, I'm gonna
You,
do
you don't
it.
have them yet for module 7? Or which
Uh,
ones?
Sorry, I can't understand you. What did you say?
What module are you requesting? Module 7 or 8?
7 or 8? I don't know. I just finished.
You finish your assignments, but you finish all units. Did you do your final exam?
Yes.
Okay, so you need the assignments for module 8,
Okay.
unit 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Yes. Okay.
Let
Yeah.
me show you my
I-
screen, okay?
yes, of course.
Okay, so this is module 7. We finished that.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
module 8, and you need access to all of this, right?
Yeah. But
Because
in
you finished 7, all of it. A1,
mm,
A2, A3, and 4, and final
no,
exam.
I guess that only A1 and A2 as I see or as I saw. A1 and A2 only. So I guess that I'm pending A3 and A4.
If that's the case, we're behind. Let me see.
I'm not sure, but I think that,
7,
that's
12.
all that I finished.
So I'm looking, okay?
Okay.
7, 12. You have let me show you my screen. So this is the one, right? Oh, this
Yeah.
is 9. Okay, give me just a second. A2.
Yeah. A1 and A2.
Oh, okay, yes, you're missing A3 and A4, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to release them right now. They're not many, okay? They're just a few, but you need to complete them.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, good to know. Let me do it right now. I'll send you a text, okay? When you have them available. I don't want to hold you here all night.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
Lenny,
No
thanks so much. I'll send you a text, okay?
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
be waiting for them.
All right, have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Talk to you tomorrow.